For 35 years, I wanted to build a hot rod, and when the kit finally arrived, this is what it looked like. A garage full of parts and a whole lot of questions. Today we start opening boxes and figuring out exactly what I got myself into. Hi, I'm Dr. Kevin McCurry, and welcome to Whitney Plaza Garage, where gums and gumption build dreams. Now before we open these boxes, there's a part of the story you did not see. I already had a barn, but I didn't have a place to actually build a truck. Before the truck could be built, it needed a home, so I built a shop inside the barn. And like most things worth doing, it turned into a project of its own. And part of that was making a place to record the progress. A simple video and computer setup to keep track of everything and share the process. Nothing fancy, but it gets the job done. Dreams are great, but eventually they need a place to live. And this is where this one is going to live. Big projects don't all happen at once. They happen one step at a time. First the barn, then the shop, now the boxes. You know, there's an old joke about how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. And looking at this pile of parts, I think I just found my elephant. So today's bite is simple. Open the boxes, figure out what's in here, and start getting organized. These kits come with many hundreds of parts, and if you don't organize things early, you will spend the whole build looking for pieces. So the first job is creating a system. Just categories that make sense. Factory 5 helps with the organization, but some boxes are still a bit of a mixed bag. Suspension parts, brake components, steering, electrical, body panels, interior pieces, glass, hardware, doors, hood, fenders, oh my. And while this kit is extensive, there's still a lot missing, like an engine, transmission, tires, bodywork, paint, and maybe the two most important parts, persistence and patience. Oh my. And one more thing before we really start the build, a frame cannot just sit on the floor. So I built a set of simple wheel cribs to get it up off the ground, which makes it easier to work on. You know, dentistry works much the same way. Before a procedure ever begins, everything is laid out and organized. The instruments, the materials, the steps. Because if you're trying to find things in the middle of the procedure, that's not where you want to be. Turns out building a truck works much the same way. Growing up as a child of the 60s, I always wanted a cool car. A T-bucket, a muscle car, a fast sports car. But life has a way of taking a few detours. But the reality is, other dreams are being fulfilled first. School, career, wife, children, 6 of them. You know, all the adulting responsibilities. I was never that cool guy. I mean, I am a dentist, right? But dreams are patient, and sometimes they finally show up when you are finally ready. As a garage full of boxes and body panels. So the plan is simple. Keep organizing, start staging the major components, and in the next episode, we will begin assembling the front suspension. And that's when this pile of parts finally starts turning into a truck. Anything worth doing is worth doing well, whether it's teeth, trucks, tractors, or tools. Thanks for watching Whitney Plaza Garage, Gums, and Gumption.